Join me as I dive into the action and see if I can keep up with Tia Clayton, Sha'Carri Richardson, and Julian Alfred in this epic 100 meters race showdown. Today we're putting three elite sprinters under the microscope, each with their own unique story and style. Tia Clayton, the American phenom, fresh from her collegiate days, has been making waves with her blistering times. Sha'Carri Richardson, the outspoken and confident star, has been on a tear lately, dominating the competition with her impressive speed and power. And then there's Julian Alfred, the St. Lucian sensation, known for her incredible technique and impressive acceleration. What a lineup! When it comes to the 100 meters race, we're talking about the most competitive event in track and field. These athletes have dedicated their lives to perfecting their craft, shaving precious milliseconds off their times, and pushing their bodies to the absolute limit. This matchup is significant not just because of the talent on display but also because of the implications it has on their careers and the sport as a whole. This is more than just a race, it's a clash of titans, a battle of wills, and a test of endurance. Each of these athletes has something to prove, and that's what makes this showdown so electrifying. Whether it's Tia Clayton looking to solidify her position as a top contender, Sha'Carri Richardson seeking to silence her doubters, or Julian Alfred aiming to announce herself on the global stage, the stakes are high, and the tension is palpable. In the world of elite sprinting, every hundredth of a second counts, and every detail matters. One misstep, one miscalculation, and it's all over. The margins are that fine, and that's what makes this race so captivating. We're not just talking about three athletes lining up and giving it their all, we're talking about a finely tuned machine, crafted over years of sweat, tears, and sacrifice. Let's take a closer look at what makes each of these athletes tick. Tia Clayton's training regimen is built around her explosive power, honing her ability to generate rapid force out of the blocks. Sha'Carri Richardson, on the other hand, focuses on her technique, working tirelessly to perfect her stride and maintain top-end speed. Julian Alfred, meanwhile, has invested heavily in her strength and conditioning, allowing her to maintain a blistering pace over the final 50 meters. The head-to-head encounters between these athletes have been few and far between, but when they do meet, fireworks are guaranteed. Tia Clayton and Sha'Carri Richardson have clashed before, with Sha'Carri emerging victorious on that occasion. Julian Alfred, meanwhile, has been quietly building a reputation as a formidable opponent, with a string of impressive performances under her belt. It's time to see these athletes in action. The gun goes off, and they're away. Tia Clayton explodes out of the blocks, her power and speed leaving the rest in her wake. Sha'Carri Richardson is hot on her heels, her technique and stride looking silky smooth. Julian Alfred, meanwhile, takes a little longer to get going, but once she hits her stride, she's a force to be reckoned with. The halfway mark approaches, and it's anyone's game. Tia Clayton is still out in front, but Sha'Carri Richardson is closing in fast. Julian Alfred is lurking just behind, waiting for her opportunity to strike. The tension is building, and the crowd is on the edge of their seats. The final 20 meters, and it's a three-way battle. Tia Clayton is starting to tire, but she's refusing to give up. Sha'Carri Richardson is digging deep, drawing on every last ounce of energy. Julian Alfred, meanwhile, is making her move, surging forward with a late burst of speed. It's all over, and we have our winner. But what a performance from all three athletes. Let's take a closer look at the final results and see what we can take away from this epic showdown. What a race! The times were fast, the drama was high, and the performances were exceptional. As we reflect on this epic 100 meters showdown, it's clear that all three athletes have cemented their status as world-class sprinters. But I want to hear from you. What was your favorite moment from the race? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to check out my other videos on sprinting and athletics.